I'm Julie. Who are you? You want some candy? Oh, it's on your hand. Please don't explode. Footwalmy doesn't want soda. But really, it's on your hand.
I know. Why would you do that?
You didn't just wipe it on Walmy, did you?
I'm Alyssa.
This is Stitching at the Cabin.
Yeah.
I have a blanket on my lap. I don't know if you can see that. If you can and it moves, it's not an alien. You don't have to call 911 or...
112.
Is that 112? I forgot what it was.
I
I'm
know.
like 211.
We just had like an 8-minute long conversation about what emergency numbers were in other countries.
Interesting tidbit. If you dial 911 in another country, there's a good chance it will be routed to the emergency system. If you come to the US and you dial 112, no, we're not going to do anything about it. Too bad for you.
Should have learned the number.
How rude is that? That's pretty rude. If I didn't say it, there's a dog. There's a dog under here. And he likes to be under the blanket and he'll just hold still, probably mostly. But if I were to uncover him, well, he would just go back underneath. He would be unhappy.
This sounded like you're setting up for some like gremlin kind of situation.
Speaking of gremlins, though, I never understood the don't feed it after midnight because everything's after midnight. Like,
what is no longer midnight? Like 6 a.m. or is it too early?
Yeah, because that's midnight. After midnight, I've never understood.
Like, are they just talking about like the midnight hour?
I don't know.
Like 12?
Maybe.
Until 1 and then 1's okay?
I don't know. I understand don't get them wet.
Yeah, that's pretty plain and simple.
Yeah.
You can't get my chinchilla wet. I've never gotten her wet.
Get her wet.
No. You know what though, now that because we were painting, so she's right in front of the island that has the sink now. I don't know why, but every time I do dishes with the brush, I think I should just like flick it at her.
No.
And I'm like, you can't get her wet. Like, why would you do that? But I do it with Tyson, like he walks by and I flick him with a little bit of water. Just cause.
I have new glasses.
She
I got them
does.
Yesterday.
Don't you like them?
I'm on the fence. I'm not sure yet because I can see the top of the frame.
Oh, that bugs me.
Yeah. The other ones I did too.
Oh,
but they were thin, so I learned to not notice.
When I get my glasses, well, that's hypocritical. Never mind. I was gonna say when I get my glasses, I make sure that the frame isn't what's hitting your nose because you can't adjust that. Yeah. So you got to get the ones that have the things. Yeah. But apparently, I got some that just are tall enough that it doesn't bother me because I can't see it at all.
Yeah, we discussed that, and they couldn't add them in.
Yeah.
Okay. We should probably do stitchy stuff so people don't leave, and then we can, you know.
Yes.
Do you want to go first this time?
I can go first this time.
Hold on. I put it in a stupid place. Before she does, while she's bending over and showing you her belly button.
My slot.
We have a stalker. I'm excited. Hi, Jen. She's so sweet. She comments a couple of times on videos. Love it. She says she's a stalker. I'm not like accusing her. She says, hi.
We saw her outside of her living room window the other night.
No, she's not even from this country. If she's coming all the way over here and looking in her windows, she deserves whatever she sees.
Okay.
Take that however you want, but I meant it in a friendly way. Like, if you put in all that effort, knock on the door. Won't she? Well, maybe we won't. We'll see. Anyway, hi. Okay, your turn.
Okay. So, I was telling Mom the other day that I felt guilty because I realized we were filming today, which is Wednesday the 15th.
No, it's not the 15th. It's the 13th.
Sorry, I have something to do on the 15th, so I've been saying 15 all day.
15.
Right, 15 is important. And actually, I think my library book's due back on the 15th, too. Lots happening on the 15th.
I went in Steve's room, like, yesterday, and he was trying to figure out what winter semester or whatever
winter
it is, because it was
intersession.
only, like, 6 weeks,
Yeah.
and he's like, is that a thing?
Yeah.
And he was looking for his handbook, and he was pulling books out of his bag, and one of them was a library book, and I was like, oh, I haven't taken him to the library since he was, like, 12. Not, a lot more recent. And I was like, Steve, do we need to return that book? He was like, no, we bought that at Better World Books, remember? I was like, oh.
Better World Book strikes again.
Okay.
Yeah, my book, it's the book that's renewed like 8 times. It finally stopped renewing, so.
Which book is it?
It's the second Outlander book.
Oh, okay.
Because I just don't have the time.
Are you reading All the Light We Cannot See? Because I am. You're supposed to be reading it with me. It's
I
supposed to be a read-along, and she's not reading.
You chose a really bad time to do a
Yeah, but I went really slowly to give you a chance.
And I was ahead of you.
For 10 minutes.
2 days.
Started
2
it
days
before
I was
I did.
ahead. Anyways.
Okay,
so I was feeling guilty because we were talking on Monday, and I realized on Monday that we were filming today, Wednesday, and I hadn't done any stitching up until Monday. Because I was so proud last week that I did so much stitching. I felt just like, I did it! And then the days just... And then here we are, and I didn't stitch any. But so today I stitched, but I only stitched.
Wednesday, November 13th. Awkward silence. La, la, la.
114 stitches.
Nice!
I mean, it's...
I don't know if I wrote mine down today. They always forget to write it down, and I have to guess the next day. That's not good.
Liar.
Oh no, Kim watches this, and she's in charge of full coverage fanatics. I'm not lying to you, Kim. I'll make sure it's at least close. It'll be well over the 1200, so we'll be okay.
A little situation. Okay, so let me just take a picture. And this is what I did. So I'm very, very basically...
Ooh, I don't see a difference. I know. I just...
Can you keep it in your
I don't know what it is about this side of my mouth today.
I've basically finished most of the archway. So I have like 3 more colors left.
You're gonna get to the blue.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit more orange. It's gonna be a little orange streak, and then it's gonna be lots of blue.
I was just curious if you were gonna pop all these bad boys out before you get started, or as you get to them. That's why I was looking to see if they were.
Most of them have been stitched over. Some of them go down diagonally, so I have some that like ended here, and then I put them down here. So you have to be careful about. Thank you. So you have to be careful about pushing them back through, because make sure you stitched over them first.
Yeah,
so.
That would have been my answer.
Plus, I'm not really parking in this next section because it's a totally different color, so all of the oranges I do here aren't going to be parked anywhere. So basically, I'm just going to park up to here, and then everything's going to be blue.
I can't see, and they can't see. You're just talking to yourself.
Basically, after I finish the orange that goes right here, it's all just going to be blue. So I'm not going to have to park anything. So I probably won't push these through until I actually get to them.
I'm sure you'll have to park something because you've got little... I started to call them snowflakes. You've got little sky flakes.
They're usually all different colors. There's like 7 and little circle and lollipop.
I have the same problem with mine. They spin. I don't know why they spin.
So that's what I did. I'm sorry. Everyone was excited for me last week, and then I took that excitement too far, and now I didn't do anything.
Yeah, I did type on the thing, like... I did. Are you excited with whatever you said? Like,
are you proud yet? Are you proud yet?
Are you proud yet? Obligated to be happy for you.
I didn't think people really read it, so I
did.
No, I don't whatever. But I told Jacob this the other day. I told Jacob this the other day that did I tell you how many classes I have left before I'm graduated? No, like I mean like class periods.
Oh, I was like, the ones you're taking now? No. Something else I should know?
How many class periods I have left, except for this Friday for the professions, which is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, except for that one, because I don't know.
12?
No, Jacob guessed somewhere around there too.
5?
5.
That's it?
Yeah.
I think
it's actually... Yeah, no, it's fine. I think it might be 6 because the class that she told us that we don't have class Tuesday, the week of Thanksgiving, but every other class I have class on Tuesday.
Nice.
But 5, that's not that bad.
You want to tell everybody how soon Christmas is to make extra stress?
I don't even know.
I don't either. I don't want. It's not enough. That's all I know.
It's a month and like 10 days. 12 days. A month and 12 days. But I started Christmas shopping.
Yeah, you bought me something and you're just all excited.
I know.
But you won't tell me what it is.
I am excited.
She said it's in the color too, so
I think you're gonna.
gonna distract her.
I hope you like it and do things.
Do things. Okay. You want to see mine?
I guess.
No, not really. This is keto.
You gotta show me first so I can take a picture.
Keto.
I'm just gonna do this.
This, my friend, is the end of the page.
Oh, it's exciting.
And the page
I would
7.
never be able to tell because of your feathering.
And the page is at the end of the page, it's 2 stitches to the right. So there's 2 extra stitches before the page ends. 'Cause it's usually box, box,
Yeah.
end. No, it's box, box, 2 stitches. I don't know why.
Like, why not just get rid of those 2 stitches?
Well, don't get rid of them, but
Well,
push everything. Because,
right.
like, page 9 is 2 stitches wide. Like, why don't you shove? How does that look? But anyway,
Yeah.
so I would hope by the next time we film that it would be done,
Page
that
done.
page, but
I could see it. It looks like it's all going to be black. Is basically the rest of the page black?
I think so.
It looks like it's mostly
It's not
black.
all black because see right there,
Yeah.
there's brown and green right under it.
Wow.
1 stitch of brown and 1 stitch of
It's
green.
really exciting.
Yeah, I was pretty excited when that happened. And I think there might be a little bit of something down there, but
Just keep going.
I might be able to work on it a little bit tonight. I'm not sure because my husband's not coming home tonight. He left at 4:30 this morning to fly to Colorado for business. He'll be back tomorrow. I can say that because a stalker would take way longer to get here. And besides, by the time you see this,
It would be up way later.
he'll already have come back. So, I was working on Deep Lagoon last night, but I have I have several issues.
What did you miscount this time?
Well, still the same thing, but now it's affecting me. But also, I had to skip this because these shiny colors, suddenly they're getting destroyed every time I use them. So I think my needle has I mean, it is a rather old needle, and I think it has a
little spur on it or something.
Yeah, so I ordered needles, but they won't be here till... Something's coming Friday and something's coming Saturday, and I don't know which is which, but...
I was just reminded of another present I bought, and I was going to tell you about it, and then I decided I was going to give you one.
Ooh.
And now I can't tell you about it, but
Needles.
I'm excited.
I like needles.
It has to do with Europe, too, and discussions about how things are different.
Needle. Is it the ball tip needle? I don't think that's European.
It's nothing stitching related. Don't get excited.
So... I can't really do that part. I can't really do that part until I get a new needle. So I just went out there. And everything's good over here, but this is out 1 stitch too far. But it's not. It's not 1 stitch too far. I mean, like, it's not like I did it.
Well, you did
I did do it wrong because I didn't do the 5. I only did 4 on 3 out of 4 of these. Let's push it. So I was staring at it for the longest time last night. Like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? What gonna I am do? But I think I figured it out. I think. But I choked myself. I got saliva issues today. But because all of this is that other thing, I can't try to fix it until then. So.
Fair.
But there it is, Deep Lagoon.
Nice.
It's pretty. He said he liked it. I was walking around with it.
Dad?
Dad, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because what he said to me the other night was, when I'm working on the Buick, you should work on your hoop, is what it sounded like. And I thought, oh, this is like a floss toss staining. He thinks my Q-snap is a hoop. That's cute. Okay. I was like, yeah, I can do that, no problem. So I went out in the garage with my hoop. He's like, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm stitching out here with you to keep you company. He's like, that's really nice, but that's not what I asked.
Oh.
What was I supposed to do? Coop. He wants me to work on the car I'm building, not stitch.
Oh.
No, That's not happening.
Awkward.
I need
The
his
stitching's
help.
already here,
yeah,
so...
Yeah, and I need his help with that, and he didn't want to help because he's doing a bit... No. So, coop, hoop.
Not the same hobby.
It can just be whatever I want it to be.
Yeah. You interpret how you want.
This is my shadow lane. I'm sorry, you guys see the same projects every week, mostly. The next one will be different. Well, I mean, maybe. So,
I'm gonna have to do a video of this one because you got real.
I got real.
You got real fancy.
So I was working on the red last time, so I finished that. Then I did the corners, all of those. And then I started on the 5,000,000,001 purple flowers. So
It looks so good.
after that, I forget what the instructions say next, but
Could you stop moving?
maybe. But I know there's more specialty stitches inside here, some in all those, and then there's back stitching, and then there's back stitching, and back stitching, and back stitching.
Okay, there's still
and
a
back
lot to
stitching.
do.
And then I think that's done. Isn't it pretty? He says this one's his favorite.
I think it's my favorite too.
I think it's mine too. Shh, they can hear me. All the others can hear me. Okay. The castle. Yes, I know there's a mark on it. We've discussed this before. I will clean it when the time comes. And yes, this is odd, what it's mounted on. My husband made it when we were teenagers.
Did you do that? Is that what you did?
Well, I didn't. That's not all I did.
Well, that just means is that new? Because I didn't recognize that.
That's new. There's some new stuff there. There's some new stuff up there. There's a bunch of new stuff down here.
I don't think I'm gonna.
I have some issues with this one.
What's your issues?
Well, remember I told you that I remembered from like 20 years ago that there's a mistake someplace and I was going to have to fudge?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's down here. Like, that's supposed to touch. That's supposed to touch. I still think I can fudge it. I'm just hoping that it doesn't continue up, but I don't really know. But then I discovered something else.
What's your other issue?
Does this look big enough to you?
I have no clue what size, what else there is. Do you have the picture?
I do. You hold
I'm
that.
holding. Are you saying you started a
Oh, no.
project and you didn't,
No, I don't.
Okay.
I think it's over there in that bag. It goes out to about there.
Oh!
And it goes up to about there.
So you're really cutting it close.
Yeah, because I was trying to figure out back here, there's enough at the top I could probably frame it.
Yeah.
But these sides, unless something miraculous happens... So apparently when I was a teenager, I didn't know about like adding inches for framing. And so I'd started to work on it over the weekend, and Mike walked by and I realized it, and I said, I don't even know if I should be working on this because I don't know if I can even finish it. I mean, if I can't like frame it, would I just put it away? I mean, this is a lot of work to just put it away.
I'm sure you can find a way.
I'm sure you can find a way.
Yeah.
And I know there's ways to add extra fabric for the framing, and maybe make it into some kind of hangy thingy that doesn't...
I feel like you could even put it on like a canvas kind of thing. Like you can. Ow!
That's a needle.
That really hurt.
That's a pin. not a
Went
needle.
right under my nail.
That's a pin.
Ow!
Pins are sharp.
Ow! I didn't know it was there. My point was that you just use even just like, you know, 2 little holes and you can pin it into the side of a
Foam core.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can find a way.
I don't know, but we'll figure it out. So it doesn't look like I did a lot, but I mean, I got quite a bit done. Considering it's not full, I mean, it's kitted, but it,
Sorry, I thought we were doing something. I thought we were going that way.
no, it's, I'm gonna just go hold it this way now. It's, kitted, except I'm missing a couple colors that I realized. So I'm sure I have them around here. I just fill it in the thing, but I haven't finished making all the blends.
usable.
So I was doing it as I was going. And you know what I ended up doing? Because I'm so bad at decisions. I am not good at decisions. So I counted the number of symbols on the pattern, and then I put that into the random number generator and just let it pick a number, and then I'd count down to that, and then that's what color I'd stitch. Took all the brain power out of it.
That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it was fun till it started picking like the things that have 3 stitches.
Yeah.
Because like in his little, you know, tail, well, he's got the same kind of confetti thingy on his foot.
Oh.
And so it's like, do P. And I'm like, P is like this color. Like, I can't, maybe that color. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've already done most of them except... But I do like that this is essentially, okay, nothing like a scroll frame because you can't roll it up and down, but it's like a scroll frame in that you can see and access the entire thing. So it's sort of nice. I can pick like any color and
You'll have access.
I have
to
access.
It.
So
That is cool.
yeah, I feel like we're fighting. They're pushing it this way, I'm pushing it back. There's this shovey thing. I think I'm gonna put this down now. So I don't know when that's gonna come up again, but now it's not like, oh, I don't want to stitch that one.
But you guys don't think you're going to the cabin this weekend, right? So no spinning wheel,
No,
or are
the
we going to
spinning
spin
wheel because I'm not going to the cabin, I'm not doing something like I'm not traveling some weird place or
it? So you can still
whatever.
do
So I can still do something. And because he's not coming home tonight, I spun it earlier to see maybe I should work on something different tonight, and
Yeah.
my unicorn came up. So if I can get enough light downstairs and get it mounted up and
You
stuff,
might do that
I
tonight.
might, because Steve will hang out down there with me, and I don't think he cares about the light. But Dad, he doesn't like light down there when we watch TV.
He is light averse.
Okay. You gonna pokey?
Yeah, hang on.
Poke, poke, pokey, pokey, poke, poke, pokey.
Almost landed on castle.
I like Hollywood.
Woo!
Woohoo, I can do that this weekend.
Nice. You know what I'm
Might
gonna do?
even put it on the lolly stand.
That'd be nice. I haven't stitched
Yeah.
on my Lowry stand in months. It makes me sad.
Don't be sad.
Be glad.
It's not a commercial. We're
For
not
what?
sponsored
What was
by
that, a
Glad.
Yeah, that's what it was for.
This is gonna be
Show
short
them the
because
box.
I don't really have much. Did you bring up the other?
Yeah, I threw it right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Show them the box.
Well, before I show you the box, let me give you an idea what's in the bag, and it should give you an idea what's in the box. That's a lot of bobbins. They're heavy. That's a lot of bobbins. Those are the plastic ones. And the reason I bought 10 trillion bobbins is because I have a box.
It's a box.
I saw this on eBay several months back. 6 months, maybe?
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
And I was like, husband! I think that's not what I said, but I want this, but I don't want it, but I want it, but I don't want it. And it was 575 thingies of floss. DMC numbers. I know that doesn't make it DMC. They said it was DMC, but who really knows? For I think it was $65 in free shipping. He bought it for me. I didn't even have to ask. He just did it. So this is the smallest bag because Alyssa's been working on it.
And these are the things.
Yeah, these are the thingies.
So here's a prime example of what. Not all of them are DMC.
yeah, but there was only like 5, and it was still 575
Actual DMC.
actual
body thingies.
DMC. That
Yeah.
didn't count. That was extra.
Just extras. Yeah. So some of these seem like full bobbins worth. After we bobbinate them, they seem like full bobbin worths, full skeins. Some of them are not.
I think that's $8.15.
So they just cut up, and you can just tell they just like cut up the pieces of cardboard and then wrote the little number on them. So we've been working our way slowly.
I won't go through them all. I promise.
We have a 426. And here's a 666.
So she has that in her office and she works on it. And then I did inventory. This is the only one I put the thing in, but I have it on the computer. So here's a bunches, and then more bunches. It's obviously not every color. It's not a full set. There's a very little bit of like tans and browns and...
It's actually mostly bright colors.
Yeah, it is, which is sort of odd. Some colors I recognize immediately, like that's 666. That one is blah. And I can find 333 pretty easily too, which is odd.
Just like
But
repetitive.
this has saved my butt a few times already where I've needed something and I just dig through here and grab it.
Plus, it's kind of fun, honestly, if you feel like the little bug to be bobbinating.
Yes.
Here's your opportunity.
So this was our method. We get these from work, like the stuff comes home to us in this. So we have a bunch of these. So like all the 300s will go in here. And then, you know, all the 700s go in here.
There's no rhyme or reason to most of these, right? Pull out 900s. That's the one, right?
Yeah. I think it's the 9s. Oh, except there's like one now.
Look at the 900s. Look how they're all like the same colors.
It's like creams.
Except for the one bright, like, magenta-y color. Funny though, huh?
Yeah.
Who would have known? Most of the other bags are totally random.
Yeah, you know.
Kind of blues, but they're also bright neon pink. So.
And then I have a few random skeins. I have no idea why that is just laying there, but 3821. Because I have a bunch in the bottom that need to be taken care of. And then I have a bunch of skeins that I've bought in the past in this cabinet, which you can't see, so I'm just pointing over here for no reason. But the eventual idea is to get all that bobbinated and then to organize them in these things you can't see over here. So I can just pull out a drawer and there'll be bunches of them. So that's, it's exciting, but I mean,
it's been
honestly,
6 months.
When I'm in my office, if I'm not working, I'm working on my shadowing. I'm not bobbinating.
I bobbinate.
Shadowing.
If I'm on a call, I can just, while I'm waiting for them to answer.
I should really set up something in the living room so when we watch TV at night, because it's not like you have to see while you're doing it. I mean,
you have to see the number.
Yeah, but I should just grab a little flashlight, check the number, lay it down, and then it makes my fingers hurt after a while. They get like crampy.
Yeah, because you're holding
crampy, like PMSy.
No, different.
Not PMSy.
Different. Different kind of crampy.
I think that's it for stitchy stuff. So if that's the only reason you're here, that was pretty quick. What else did I want to say for anyone that stuck around? You took some video of the birds today.
Yeah. Yep. I'll show you the whole tango experience. Insert tango experience.
What? Actually, Tangle's got it.
You should try flipping him again.
No!
Why?
He's playing.
He likes flips.
You already have a toy. Oh, but Animal Crackle, good too.
There you go.
You get out here, so other boys don't get jealous. He's gonna eat you.
Hi. I was just refocusing the camera. I wasn't reaching out to touch you.
Yeah, it's okay. Go ahead.
Yep. Did I show you my injury?
No. How'd you do that?
I told Jacob it looks like it was like an injury I got and then got stitches for, and they just took out the stitches, and now this is what
exactly what I was
Isn't
thinking.
that exactly what it looks like?
It does. How'd you do it?
Yeah, you want to know how it happened?
No, never mind. I don't care.
Okay. Bye, guys. Jacob threw a box of brownie mix at me last night.
Brownies.
Yeah, and like normally that wouldn't have been a problem. And I told him to throw it to me because he wanted to make brownies. I'm like, cool, but I'm already like in a blanket on the sofa and I had made dinner and everything. So I was like, you make the brownies and I'll help you, you know, so throw me the box so I can read the instructions and open it and give you the powder and stuff. But the problem is that this is a box he got from Sam's Club. So it wasn't a box of brownie mix. It was like a 4-pound box of brownie mix. I'm like, throw it to me. And then like, I think he could see it in my eyes that I had changed my mind of like, but it was too late. So he threw it, but he short throwed it so that way it would hit the, I know, I was hoping you didn't hear that.
Short throwed it.
So that way it hit the sofa first before hitting me. But my brain, it controlled the left side of my body to be like, let it hit the sofa first because you're going to die if you try catching it. But my right brain was like, you got to catch it. So I did like this number, landed right here, and then I grabbed it. Then I'm like, why is my arm stinging as I'm trying to open it? And I look and it's just like indented. And I was like, weird. And then like 6 minutes later, it's like really puffy. I'm like, weird. And then today, it just really looks like I got stitches and then got the stitches removed. Please focus.
I did buy stuff, but it didn't come yet.
I bought stuff, but it's not stitching related.
No, my stuff's stitching related.
Yeah, I know.
And I don't just mean the needles. I mean, I bought stuff. So next week.
You keep buying lots of stuff.
This isn't
This
lots.
channel has enabled you to buy things.
It's not this channel, it's everybody else's channels. I keep seeing things and I'm like, oh. But this, I've been looking for something similar and then I saw it on Stash Unload. And oddly, the price on Stash Unload was more than buying it directly from Stony Creek.
So why'd you do it?
I didn't. I bought it from Stony Creek.
Oh, but you saw it on
I saw it on Stash Unload and I thought, oh, that would be perfect. And
Gotcha.
it was something else on her thing that I thought, that's a little high for that. I wonder if all her prices are high. And so I looked on Stony Creek and it was in the closeout section, so it was only $3 and she was asking $5 plus shipping.
Gotcha.
So, but you know, things can't ship alone, so I had to spend 3 days trying to find something else. And it wasn't even a chart.
Oh, yeah.
But I think you'll like it, so that's why I haven't showed you a picture.
Okay. And then that's it.
Yeah, I feel
It was really quick
I feel
this week.
This was like, we weren't even like,
I know. I'm tired.
Yeah, I can't think of it. Christine's kicking butt on that Christmas sentiment style. She's gonna be done before I even pick it back up again.
Every once in a while, you're just gonna get us on a kind of a low day. I'm sorry. We don't have energy all the time. Like 90% of the time, how you see us is actually how we are. Like
That's true.
That's the energy level we're at.
That's 100% true. This is not
Abnormal.
That's not what I was gonna say. This is definitely abnormal, but it's like it's not an act. How we interact, that's how we interact all the time. I think that's why my husband actually watches the FlossTubes. We watch them together every weekend at the cabin, but I got distracted in my head because the voices started talking about, I didn't mention why I'm not going to the cabins because he wants to work on the Buick and whatever. Yeah, he finds it amusing to watch us together because this is how we are together. And
I don't know, it's just fun to watch that.
Yeah, I think it confuses him why our brains work the way we do.
Can I change subject real quick?
Absolutely.
If you have a feral hog problem where you live, will you please let me know? I listened to that podcast about the feral hogs, and I didn't know this was a problem in 50% of the US, that there are just hogs that run in packs that destroy crops and farmland and attack small children. Like, they're a thing. I didn't know. Especially in Texas, they say there's like 50 million of them. And you know what's horrible about these feral hogs? Not like
Probably
horrible.
the part that they attack children.
And that's sad. But they can be
But that's not it.
But they also reproduce like crazy. So a female feral hog can start having babies at 6 months old. Every time she has babies, she can have 14 babies at a time.
Oh, I'm exhausted. I need a drink.
And she can do this twice a year.
And I don't drink.
She can have babies twice a year, which means 28 baby hogs every year.
this is like...
And when those baby hogs get to be 6 months old, they can have babies.
It's like the dove.
Yeah, it's like the
dove has
dove.
babies every... We should go
Every
6
few
times
weeks.
in a...
And 6 times in a year. Yeah. So feral hogs can reproduce so quickly, and they have no natural predators, and they eat basically everything. Everything. But us in California had no clue that this was a thing. That is like a serious issue in
Why
like
don't we
Texas
have
and others. And they just haven't made their way here yet.
Are they on the way?
Yeah, they are. They're
they
slowly
delicious?
spreading west. Yes, that is why they were brought over originally to eat.
I think we have too many people here. Too much
In
traffic.
California?
Yeah, I just don't think hogs can survive with all the traffic.
Any place there is natural land, they would survive.
There's no natural land. That's what I'm saying.
There's a cabin you have that's out in the forest.
It's too cold.
They're forest animals.
It's too cold.
They're forest animals. I don't know. The east is cold. They live there. They're coming for you. they're moving west. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching.
See you one more week before Thanksgiving.
If you came back, thanks for coming back.
Yeah.
If you're new, welcome. Wow. This is a channel about cross stitching. Apparently that's what people have been saying lately, and I always forget to say that. Oh no, it's a rated G channel. Now it's PG. Maybe PG-13.
You may need to explain this to your children.
I apologize. I didn't know I was showing.
We're supposed to say this is a stitching channel?
Yeah, most people say in the beginning, this is a channel about cross stitching.
Did y'all not know that?
Well, I guess, people stumble across stuff for some unknown reason.
I'd rather keep people entertained than being like, what is this even about?
You think you're entertaining?
Sometimes.
Yeah, I do too. I definitely think you're entertaining, but I don't think
We
that
said bye like 2 times and
Yeah.
we didn't bye.
Bye.
Okay.
I was gonna boop you.
Wow! That was frightening.
Boop boop. I forgot you have a soft nose.
I just turned and you screamed in my ear.